There we go. Here's the void I was talking about. It's used its resources well. And its limitations. Looks like the house was torn in two. Okay, fine, we'll go through.
This hallway led to my bedroom, my sanctuary. As weird as it is, those lit windows feel comforting, like coming home.
This is presumably her bedroom. Chest for beginners. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I couldn't even get the chest to work last time. Where is my phone? My phone is over there. Okay, last time I tried the chest, which was an hour ago, I couldn't even move any piece because it was a little bit glitched. I forgot to find it. And this is just actually what's wrong. Yes, so sorry. Last time I tried the chest in this game, it didn't work. The cursor was trapped at the center of the screen. I couldn't really do anything. I think it's because I started the game with the mouse and then continued with the controller, and it's confused. Got to make a robust detection system there. Bishop moves diagonally. Okay, you want me to actually win a real game of chess against your AI? I'm not sure I'm bothered to do that. Alright, I do actually know the rules, but Bishop can never leave the colour of the squares it starts on. The Knight with its L pattern. Have you seen the it's like a GIF or video. It's the Knight's Path. It's not called the Knight's Path, it's called something like that. It's possible, the Knight's Tour, that's it. It's possible for a knight to visit every single square on the board only once. And there's like a specific pattern it will take called the Knight's Tour. And I thought, wouldn't that be a great logo for like a knight, like a class of knights in like a fiction? Because there's a logo and a name already baked in. Did I do this one already? Whatever. The rook moves forwards and back, and flies sideways on the ranks, and any number of spaces without moving, without the other piece on them. Okay, I feel like that was a long way of saying it goes in straight lines, but tactical puzzles are often found in chess columns or magazines. Task the player to find the best move or sequence of moves, usually leading to a main or gain of material from a given position. Such puzzles are often taken from actual games, or at least have positions which look as if they could be arisen during the game and used for instructional purposes. Mate in one, white to move. Alright, you didn't tell me what a check on a mate is, but okay. Yeah, I did. It said it here. Object of the game is to checkmate, capture the king. If the player's king is attacked by an opponent's piece, it's called a check. If the king cannot escape the check, it is in checkmate, and that side loses the game. So you have to not only check the king, you have to make sure that no move afterwards will escape him. And you do that in one move, which means one of these pieces is already doing that. That's a king. That kind of makes sense. He's got a rook and a knight. We have, what, 2 bishops? Move diagonally. So, I mean, kings can only move 1 space, right? But it can go in any direction. What's our king doing? Wow. Hang on. Take a picture as well. This was actually the main one I should have taken a picture of. All the other ones are kind of superfluous. There you go. What I would like is a program that lets me take screenshots on screen and lets me record them within the program for streaming. Because especially if during like a puzzle game like Blueprints, I don't ever want to be on my phone going, I'm looking at something real interesting here. You know, I want to be able to call it like without going through a bunch of screenshots. I want it to be an overlay. What would I do just to watch a movie right now? Could play Immortality instead. Spend a lot of time just staring out the window, wishing for things to be normal, wondering why we were born to suffer. Maybe finished a quarter of the books I bought. Used to read all of them all the time, but now I can't even do that anymore. Whatever. It's Squall. Was this the same game? It is. Okay. So, here's the thing. The king can't put them in... Let's not worry about checkmate and only worry about check. This cannot put the king in check. It can, actually. It can put the king in check by going there. So it's either there... or... I mean, surely it's just this then. Cool. The burst mod. Camera mods. Some items can be used to modify your camera. Only one camera mod can be active at one time. To use it, choose Add Mod from the camera interact menu in your inventory and choose the item you'd like to mod the camera with. If you'd like to remove a mod at any point, just choose Room Mod from the interact menu, but you will need to have space in your inventory for it. Yeah, I don't actually know if I want to burst fire, but whatever. Plaque they gave to my grandfather. There was a bat, but it's missing. There was a bat. It's gone now. Appreciate I got that out of sequence. That was nice. Take the model train. I have no fucking clue what I need the model train for. Spend a lot of time staring out this window, wishing for things to be normal. Wondering why we were born to suffer, yes. Can I examine it? Engine car from a model train looks like it still functions. Something I was reading the other day. Because the world is so full of death and horror, I try again and again to console my heart. Pick the flowers that grow in the midst of hell. What was that from? Was that poster from the X-Files? Ray tracing. And here looks like I left it earlier today. What was that even today? Okay, so if we want to save, we're going to have to go all the way back to that other building. I don't know what I need a train for. We'll save our game. So if anyone wants to know the plot so far, at the start of the game we were looking for like real ghosts, a real ghost story. So we tracked down an abandoned house using a clue from the internet. But in that house we managed to teleport to a spooky version of our own neighbourhood. That's it, that's all that's actually happened. We're gonna need that key every time. No spider this time. the line. Is that the safe point? Oh yeah, there was 3 candles, wasn't there? Save point? This is how we entered. Okay. Maybe the key. Maybe we need the key for this. Would explain why we still have the key. And I'm going to assume that our grandfather used model trains. Nope, that's the water room. We still might do something with the water room. I assume it's a, for me it's always like this style room. My sense of direction is not great. I was waiting for it to go into the red, to be honest. Other way, John. Well, that puts me into the red. should have waited. That's key. Okay. I don't need this anymore. Yeah, it's my favourite part of Resident Evil. Them psychically knowing that keys are not going to be useful anymore. I might want to save my load my game so I don't use up that key. Leafless tapes, most of them unlabeled, impossible to read. Obituary. J.R. aged 68, beloved husband, father and grandfather, died unexpectedly Sunday, June 25th, 1994. J.R. was born in the Bronx and lived in Bridgeport for 63 years. Retired in 1991 from a long from a long engineering career in Birkin Palmer Corp. After retiring, he spent his idle time as the beloved Platt Cent Deli. What? He loved baseball, playing for the Birkin Palmer Diehards, and coaching North End Little League from 1978 to 1985. JR was also a member of the chess club at Sacred Heart University. Many remember him as instrumental in the sport and preservation of an underrepresented community and neighbourhood, one where he and his late wife Joan raised a loving family. He survived by 3 loving and devoted sons, 5 cherished grandchildren, and several nieces and nephews. The rest is torn off and missing. Videotapes. Sort of a weird puzzle, but okay. Where's your train set, old man? There it is. Detailed model diorama depicting a small city near a mountain. Looks like the front car of the train is missing. Choo choo, motherfucker. Another key. Will you take the padlock key? Yes. I have forgotten what I needed it for, but yes. Cool. It's one of these houses. You're one with a light on, John. Not this one. Should have made a mental note. Or an actual literal note. Yeah, there was a candle in the baseball field. I didn't know how to light it. But that place is incomplete. There is a door in the snowy street, so maybe I want to explore that actually. I'm not sure why I decided to do all of this without using the map. I think this might even be the correct way. There's a candle upstairs in that house. Okay. I see what I'm supposed to do. Tempting to load my game so I can not get hurt, but I think occasionally I should just take a hit though. Oh, my controller needs charging. This will not help charge it. Oh, it is not the right wire. This is the right wire. There we go, lovely. I cannot remember where the padlock key goes. The White House did serve a purpose. Yeah, I didn't consider they put puzzle elements on the map. That's actually really useful. To lift the cage, presumably. Maybe I want to have a look at that again. But last house on the left. I'm watched by that billboard. Oh, it must be for the fucking cage. And here was me thinking this place served no purpose. It's one of the set pieces. Quiet one, but still. There it is. Candle is lit. Feels like something changed, but not here. But that corridor was, that part of the street was always there then. I just never went that direction. Forwards on the right. It's also a nice contrast because I know, like, you know, I played the new Silent Hill F, and there's an extra emphasis on combat, whereas this is just, no, the monsters are here for flavour, just to be spooky. What's missing in the neighbourhood? Because we know what's missing in the snowy street. We need the 3 candles. We know what's missing in the baseball field. We need to light the candles. So what's missing in the neighbourhood? There's a door. Where does that take me again? Right there in the middle. It doesn't require a key because we've thrown away the old key. Did I miss a door? Or did it require a padlock? That would make sense because there are our keys anyways. Takes you to the garden, presumably. Fair enough, that'll explain why I didn't remember where the padlock went. Lovely. Yeah, so I would have looked at that once in the last stream right at the very end and forgotten. Okay, so how do I take off first? Will you take the garden photo? Yes. I'll have a look at that when we're at a safe distance. What I found in the neighbourhood, I can't make out what it is, but I feel sad looking at it. Okay, that... The neighbourhood, that room is incomplete. I have to go back there. It's never clear when it's just like a big travel area. The neighbourhood specifically. Like, is that's 3 incomplete rooms? Is that 1? I'm surprised that room I just left is incomplete. sure what to do now. Actually, well, I guess we can save. Seems foolish to actually take it off. It's like I'm gonna use it on something, right? How many other items am I gonna be able to pick up? Oh, is antiseptic just something to combine with it? Yeah, okay. And then it will do 2 instead of 1. Can't use the antiseptic bad stuff. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I missed something in that room. That way. How could it be unfinished? Did I put the photograph down? Yeah, it sounds like it made by one person. It's very impressive for one person. Maybe we need to go to that specific place? It's sort of weird that we can't examine it closer. Examine. Garden photo. Maybe there's a memorial? We don't actually have access to many people's gardens. It literally says garden over there though. I don't know what that's connected to. I think it's connected to the tiny room. So, oh, hang on. Oh, the game says no. Okay. I wanted to go for 5 minutes more, but I don't know what to do, and I don't want to look up what to do because we'd be better off just me waiting until next time. Because I might just have a fresh brain and be better at figuring that shit out. But I'm happy with the progress we've made. So we'll have one last look at the baseball. food. Three. Beautiful. Yeah. Cool. Candle is lit. It feels like something changed, but not here. Okay, now I can let you go. I'm very happy with that. Because I know exactly where to go next time. I'm gonna save. As soon as I remember where that is. That's the water house. That's our house. In the middle of the street. I believe the safe house. The safe house, here. Lovely. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Johnstruct, and I've been having a heartworm adventure. I'm going to cook myself some food, not involving hearts or worms. Hopefully. Farewell. That didn't work very well. But I'll see you next time.